as I prepared for today, the day I become a man and a man of the Jewish community. My mom asked me what becoming a man really means to me. I wasn't sure how to answer that, so Mom and I kept talking about it, and here's what I came up with. Becoming a man is taking on more responsibility, which at first I thought and I would have to clean my room and do my laundry. But it's bigger than that. It's a responsibility to the world and to the Jewish people. It means being responsible for doing my own mitzvahs or good deeds and carrying on the Jewish values I learned. What is a Jewish value anyway? As I see it, they are values that deeply connect me to my Jewish past and Jewish future. They are deeply rooted belief systems that help me make who I am today. These are values passed on doors to the door, from generation to generation. Two values I feel are most important to me are the values of tradition and remembrance.
Abraham Zolden was a 10-year-old boy that perished in the Holocaust. And Adam is sharing his bar mitzvah day today with him in his honor and in his memory.
Yizgadal v'yishkadash shemei Rabbah.
Amen. Amen.
Ba'alma divra pirusei. V'chokli malchusei. V'chayehon uvyomehon uchaye. V'kol beis Yisrael. V'gala uvizman korib v'imru. Amen.
Yehei Shmei Rabbah Mevorach
Le'olam Le'olam. V'yisparach, v'yishtabach, v'yisparach, v'yisramam, v'yisnaseh, v'yishadar, v'yishalel, v'yishalal, shemei dekudashah,
B'riyahu.
le'ela min kol birchasa, v'shirasa, tushbechasa, v'nechamasa, damiram, v'omaya, v'imru. Amen. Yehei Shlomo Rabbah min Shemaya v'chaim aleinu v'al kol Yisrael v'imru Amen. Aseh Shalom b'romav v'yaseh Shalom aleinu v'al kol Yisrael v'imru Amen.
Amen. Great job.
Thank you. Please be seated, and we're going to call Grandma and Grandpa to read that responsive reading right after the Kaddish in the rising of the sun. Here, I have it. I have it right here. I got it. Oh, good. Okay. In the rising of the sun and in the going down, we remember them. In the flowing of the wind and in the chill of winter, we remember them.
In the opening of the buds and in the rebirth of spring, we remember them.
In the blueness of the sky and in the warmth of summer, we remember them.
In the rustling of the leaves and in the beauty of autumn, we remember them.
In the beginning of the year and when it ends, we remember them.
When we are weary and in need of strength, we remember them.
When we are lost and sick at heart, we remember them.
As long as we live, they too shall live, as we remember them.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
We're going now to Ein Kelohenu. It's a few pages from the back, I would say 4 pages from the back, maybe? Followed by Aleinu.
Okay, great. Okay.
Ein Kelohenu, Ein Kadoshenu, Ein Kemalkeinu, Ein Kemoshienu,
Micheloheinu, Michadonenu, Michemalkeinu, Michemoshienu, Nodel Eloheinu, Nodel Adonenu, Nodel Emalkeinu, Nodel Moshienu, Baruch Eloheinu, Baruch Adonenu, Baruch Malkeinu, Baruch Moshienu, Atahu Eloheinu, Atahu Adonenu, Atahu Malkeinu, Atahu Moshienu, Atahu Shetiru, Avoseinu, Lecha Lecha, Esketor Esasamim.
This time we write for Aleinu on the bottom of the page.
Aleinu l'shabeach Adon hakol, v'azeis gedula li'aseh bereshis, shelo asanu kigoyei haratzos, v'lo samanu k'mishpechos ha'adama, shelo sam chalkenu kohem, v'gor aleinu kechol almanam, v'anachnu korim, u'mishtachavim u'modim, lifnei melech malchei hamlachim, HaKadosh Baruch Hu.
V'nehema,
Ve'haya Adonai lemelech al kol haaretz, vayom hahu, yeh Adonai echad, u'shemo, u'shemo, u'shemo echad. Thank you. Please be seated.
okay.
Would like to take a moment to thank some very important people for supporting me along this journey. First, I would like to thank my parents that helped me become who I am today. They have raised me in a Jewish home and given me a strong Jewish identity. Thanks, Mom and Dad. To my grandma, my second mom. And to my grandpa. Thank you for always being there and for loving me every step of the way. Thank you to my uncle Michael and to my aunt Hannah. Thank you for making sure Uncle Michael behaves. Thank you to my brother Ben for being my best brother and being my best friend. I know we may fight. We love to be silly together and drive home crazy. And thanks for letting me stay in your room when my friends come over. You, Scott, Ruth, Cherry, and Stacy Davis, and all my teachers throughout the years at teacher school. You for all your hard work with me and teaching me, and helping me make things stay possible. I would also like to thank my teacher, Miss Snell, for not only being my teacher and guide for the last 3 years, but for being my friend too. It taught me so much about school and myself. And finally, a big thank you to everyone who came here today to share and celebrate this special day with me. Today I will forget forever. Today I will never forget.
Yay, let's see.
Mike. Mike, pick up the phone.
At this time, we'd like to have just a moment to remember our brothers and sisters in Israel, and of course, we should always remember where we came from, and maybe one day we will all go together and be in our homeland. So we rise for the Israeli national anthem. As long as in the depths of the heart the Jewish soul still yearns, and toward the east the eye continues to seek Zion, we have not yet lost our hope, the hope of 2,000 years to be a free nation in our homeland, the land of Zion and Jerusalem. Of course, Hatikva means the hope. So let's sing together.
And this is the 75th anniversary of the creation of the State of Israel, so it's a very, very important year and a very important celebration, and we celebrate the existence of Israel, and we sing Hatikva.
Kol ad balevav pnima, nefesh Yehudi homiha, ufater mizrach kadima, ayin lezion Sophia.
Thank you. Please be seated. Okay, so I just want to sing your praises for a minute, okay? So one of the things that we've asked our students to do, other than learn Hebrew and speak a little bit of Yiddish, is of course to be a mensch, to be a good person. And so one way that we can do that is by doing nice things. Okay, so we're commanded to do certain things in the Torah, but one of the things that one of the most important is basically just treat people well, and everything else is just commentary, right? So one of the things that we asked our students to do is to be involved with community service projects and make the world a little bit of a better place. So two of the things that Adam did that I just want to tell you about, because we should shep nachis from him, right? We should all have a lot, how do you even translate that? A lot of pride in one's children. All right, so one of the things he did was the Blue Card Project. I'm going to read you what he wrote, okay? He said, this program, originally created to assist aging Holocaust survivors, has expanded to assist any aging Jewish person in need. So he helped fundraise for the Blue Card Project to help Holocaust survivors and elderly people.
Then he said, the Remember Us Project. This program remembers the youngest victims of the Holocaust who never lived to see their 13th birthday. And as we heard earlier today, very briefly, he has chosen to remember somebody from the Holocaust. And he said, the child whom I have had the responsibility for remembering and honoring is Avraham Zoltan. Avraham was born in 1934 in the town of Rizhka, Czechoslovakia, to his parents Lazar and Malka. He had a brother named David who was a survivor. It was David who later submitted Avraham's name and information to Yad Vashem, which is a virtual repository for names of people who perished during the Holocaust and is an authority on the Holocaust. Avraham Zoltan never knew peacetime in his life. He died at the age of 10 in Auschwitz, a death camp. Today we remember Avraham Zoltan. He said, I share my bar mitzvah day with him, and for the rest of his life will remember mitzvah shared with him. So we're very proud of you for partaking in this particular project. It is our responsibility to carry on the burden of remembering our history and all the sad things. But just as important, it's important for us as Jews to remember all of the wonderful, great things that we experience, all the mitzvahs, all of the bar mitzvahs and the weddings, and all of the wonderful things we do to celebrate with our families. So I'd like to just congratulate Adam at this time on all the wonderful things that he's accomplished, both in our school and just in his experience helping people. And we know that he will grow to be an even bigger mensch, and we'll be proud of him in the future. So Ruth, I'd like to call up Ruth, one of our teachers, to present him with a few gifts from our shul.
Mazel tov, family, mazel tov, Adam. So, we have a little gift for you from the shula. It is a very lovely tzedakah box.
That's right. You can each pick a charity.
That's right. And it says tzedakah on the front, and it's a beautiful picture of Jerusalem. So we hope that every Friday on Shabbos, it's very, very common for Jews to drop in a few coins and give to charity before the Friday night meal. So we hope that you will do this. Okay, this is for you. And we have a beautiful certificate from our shula. It says, learning is light, a yasher koach, and mazel tov to Adam Zachary Breslau, Chaim Zacharia, and on the celebration of your bar mitzvah. And we hope you